Hi designers, I wanted to give you a quick walkthrough of what's included with the Brand Style Guide template package. First off is a sample PDF of a finished brand guide of a dummy company that I created just to show this as an example. And this is how great your brand guide for your client can look after you have inserted all of their brand colors and their fonts and all of their imagery that applies to their brand. In the contents, there are 6 sections: color palette, typography, logo, imagery, design elements, and stationery. This template is already 17 pages, and the copy for each of these sections is ready to go. All you need to do is add in the client-specific information, and you'll be good to go. And I've also included notes with suggestions for other sections that you may want to include if they apply to the client, and that would make it an even more comprehensive guide. So for example, in the color palette section, all this text is set up and ready to go, and you can just come in and change the colors here and throughout the guide. And then you can add in the values that you want to add for Pantone, 4-color process, and web, of course. And in the logo section, I have the text all ready to go and the section set up for that. And all you have to do is go in and place the logos as I've instructed in the notes to guide you with that. Then there's also a section for imagery that, again, you can modify as needed for this client, for every client, and you can change up any sections. You can delete any sections that you may or may not want to include and modify any text as you see fit for the client. So in the InDesign file, there is a non-printing layer that's called notes/placeholder boxes. And throughout the template, you'll see these notes in magenta, and those will guide you on what to do on that page throughout the template. Now you can see with the cover, this is a placeholder for an image that would be relevant to the client's brand, and then a placeholder for their logo. I encourage you to change this up as much as you like in terms of the design. And I've made it easy by setting up master pages and nested master pages so that you can go in and modify the templates as minimally as possible to make that more efficient for you. I've also included paragraph styles and character styles and object styles to also hopefully make that easier for you. And you can also, change, you can hide these if you want to, and you can also see where I've included, notes throughout to guide you on what to do here. So the files that are included besides that are an IDML file, an InDesign template file, which of course, if you open that, it will create a copy and make a new file so that you don't overwrite the InDesign file. And also included are the fonts that I used in this template. But again, I encourage you to change them to make them specific to the client's brand. So I want to make this as efficient as possible so that you can save time in creating this guide and you can become more profitable, and then you can charge more for it because it's going to add more value to the work that you're providing. And this will pay for itself the very first time that you use it.